Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
A warm welcome to another half hour of product safety and quality on television. And happy Independence, Nigerians. We are so delighted to bring the program to you, and on behalf of the management and staff of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, we say happy Independence. We've got a lot lined up for you on Standard and New this week, and I'll bring you details shortly. My name is Ifoma Okonkwo. Please stay with us.
My people, SON no be pikin. SON na Standards Organization of Nigeria. You be importer, I be exporter. You don't register the market where you dey sell for son. Standards Organization of Nigeria they call you now to come register wetin you dey sell for Naija. This na to make everything wey dey Naija market get standard. If you never register, na im be say if dem bab you go pay all the gbese and na your pocket go hear am. Sharparly, go register the market or product where you dey sell for any SON wey near you. For Standard Organization Office, you go get correct information wey go help you know how you go take register. For more tori, visit SON website wey be www.son.gov.ng. Standards Organization of Nigeria, una dey improve life through standard.
Nigeria's independence anniversary provides an opportunity for Nigerians to reflect on our gains and pains as a sovereign nation. As we strive to build a strong, visible and prosperous nation, the importance of quality and standardization in our every human activities cannot be overemphasized. This is why the Director General Osita Aboluma and staff of the SON congratulate Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari and Nigerians at home and outside the country on our nation's independence anniversary. Manufacturers across the country have endorsed the Standards Organization of Nigeria's Product Authentication Scheme. President of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Frank Jacobs, gave this indication at a forum in Lagos.
MAN's president described the initiative by the SON as one that will promote quality in the best interest of all in the country. He said the scheme is long overdue given the negative economic impact of fake and substandard products. A situation where a product is supposedly doing well in the market without its manufacturer reaping the benefit due to faking, he explained, is not acceptable.
We at the fiscal side of the government are convinced that interest rates need to come down for the manufacturing and the industrial sector in general to be able to have increase their productivity and have growth that is sustainable. But we are working together, and our target is to continuously bring down the interest rate until we get to a point where it is healthy for businesses.
We will continue to listen to your views, concerns and advice. We will continue to improve the coordination and coherence of our policy making. We will continue to make our vision clear and unambiguous and alert you to the immense business and investment possibilities and opportunities that we believe the times represent.
The issue of foreign exchange for the importation of essential manufacturing inputs is equally important. But if we tenaciously drive the resource-based industrialization program, this can be overcome.
While assuring manufacturers of the SON strategic support, Director General of the agency pointed out clearly that a scheme is to protect local manufacturers and help members get value for their investments.
Standardization is a consensus, and together with you, we will make the made in Nigeria products. And together with you, the quality of our product that we certify are comparable to anyone produced in the world. So, my members, we invite you. For the economy of Nigeria to improve, your product must sell in our market. It's not the imported ones. It's a Nigerian manufactured product must serve.
The Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria explained that the SON has engaged the services of a world-class security printing company on the implementation of the scheme, based on the company's experience in handling similar programs successfully in other parts of the world. When the initiative is introduced, the Director General said Nigerians will be empowered to ascertain quality of end product conveniently.
My people, SON no be pikin. SON na Standards Organization of Nigeria. You be importer abi exporter. You don register the market where you dey sell for son? Standards Organization of Nigeria dey call you now to come register wetin you dey sell for Naija. This na to make everything wey dey Naija market get standard. If you never register, na im be say if dem gbab you, you go pay all the gbese and na your pocket go hear am. Sharparly, go register the market or product wey you dey sell for any SON wey near you. For Standard Organization Office, you go get correct information wey go help you know how you go take register. For more tori, visit SON website wey be www.son.gov.ng. Standard Organization of Nigeria, una dey improve life through standard.
It is found in almost every home and offices in the country. This all-important machine has become an alternative source of power supply to most homes and businesses. It is the power generating set, otherwise known as a generator. Our focus this week is on this life danger product. Please take a look.
Over the years, Nigerians have had to grapple with epileptic power supply in the country, a situation that has brought frustration on many, especially those who need power to run their businesses. For those who can afford the alternative power supply machine, the cost of running the generator is huge, as most people spend thousands of naira to power the generator. There are also those who cannot afford to operate their businesses with the generator.
For 7 years now, I think I've bought about 4 generators, yes. Because there is no lights now, we have to use generator to work.
It's not every time they used to give us light. Yeah, sometimes ago we have issue of light problem. So, and we started buying fuel every day by day to make sure that to satisfy the customers.
However, the importance of a generator in a country like Nigeria, where power supply is not stable, cannot be overemphasized. This has led to the influx of generators into the country from other parts of the world, especially China, Japan, and other Asian countries. While the business of generators is thriving, investigations have shown that some unscrupulous importers are taking advantage of the booming industry to import substandard power generating sets into Nigeria.
We used to smoke when the engine is bad. That is the problem of the generator. When the engine crack, the generator will start problem.
The power generating sets come in different sizes, brands, colors, and capacity. From the smallest, known as I Pass My Neighbor, to the big plans, the market is fast expanding, with more people lightening their homes with a generator.
It's good for one to check oil first before you start generator. Once you check oil and then make sure that it's, filled, then it will work on, no problem. If you are somebody that use generator every day, then every 2 months or 3, then you go for service.
The one we call GS270 Honda 3.8 or 7,000, or one of the one we call 8,000. You see, so that one can be able to carry deep freezer, 2 deep freezer without any problem. But those 2.5, just 1 deep freezer, even the 1 deep freezer, when it gets to like a year, to begin to have problem.
However, there are problems arising from the sale and usage of substandard generators, raising concerns from consumers, dealers, and importers of generators into the country.
That fairly used, majority of them are Nigerian use. And when you go for those fairly used, you become not surprised that it's the generator the one you sold off due to the problem. They will just buy some price and couple it.
My name now Mr. Shortcut. I dey mind my money. Now cheap one I dey buy. Now one time cable for my yard. A cheap building material where we take build my office. I think say I dey save money. Office building collapse and fire burn my house.
Standards Organization of Nigeria (SON) don ready for action and say enough of pain, loss and wastage. If you see product wey no dey correct, call the SON office wey near you.
SON dey say.
Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving life through standards.
Welcome back. We are still looking at the power generating set. Yes, from your I better pass my neighbor to the big generators. Thank God the power situation in the country is improving and Nigerians are enjoying more hours, even days of uninterrupted power supply. Kudos to the present administration. The Standards Organization of Nigeria has and will continue to tackle the menace of fake and substandard products in Nigeria. As we celebrate another independence anniversary, be rest assured that the SON will continue to rise to the challenge of ensuring that Nigerians get value for their money and local manufacturers, especially small and medium enterprises, get the agency's support to flourish and contribute to the growth of the economy. So I have with me in the studio to discuss or tell us more about generators, Engineer Richard Adeomi. He is head Electrical Electronics Department of the Standards Organization of Nigeria. You're welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you very much.
What is the difference between a substandard generator and a standard one?
Well, there are too many things that make a generator substandard. Inability to produce the expected supply power, and then failure of some components to deliver what is designed to do.
So why do businessmen still import substandard generator into our country?
Well, simply put, it's because there are still buyers. Even when they know this product are substandard, but because it's cheaper, you want to go for the cheaper generator.
So how do we ascertain the quality of a standard power generating set?
Right, what you get in the market today are more of counterfeits. Any of this brand that you see that is substandard, you have the original model that is of good quality. And in order to identify some of this generator, first I want you to know that when you see kVA and kilowatts, they are not the same thing.
Okay.
When you're buying a generator and it's rated kVA, the kVA the value will look more than the kilowatts. But in actual sense, if it's sold for you as kilowatt, the seller is shortchanging you. So take note of that. And so when they tell you a generator is 5 kVA, and then someone is selling it as 5 kilowatts, it is actually less than 5 kilowatts. So mostly generators are rated in kVA, not in kilowatts. And then take note of this. The model number you see on your generator is not the rating of the generator. If you see on the generator ES3500 HA, that does not mean that generator is 3500 kVA. But mostly when you get to the market, that is what they tell you. They show you the model number and sell it for you that generator, that is the capacity of that generator. It is not true. And then sometimes you have what you call the overload protector with the switch you use when you're putting it on. Most of the time, tests has revealed that those components are actually not very active. When you overload it, this generator does not go off. When there is a short circuit in the system, it's supposed to protect the generator. It does not function. So those two things are some of the challenge that you have. So when you are looking for your generator, ask for the manual. If the manual is not there, you begin to suspect that generator. Look out for the country of origin. If it's not there, suspect that generator. Also ask for the nameplate. where the actual capacity of the generator will be displayed, the frequency, and all of those information. It's always by the side. If it is not there, do not buy it. Always confirm what is written on the carton of the generator is also equal to what is written on the nameplate. Sometimes on the carton it could be 2.5 kVA, and then on the body is 2 kVA. So you are buying a 2 kVA as 2.5 kVA because all you have done is looked at the rating on the carton. And the other challenge you have that you might not know is the quality of the copper that is used for the alternator. You see on most generators they will write 100% copper.
Yes.
In the actual sense, most of the time from laboratory is not true. And if aluminum is used more in the generator, you are likely going to get the coil to heat up more often. But that can only be determined in the laboratory. And so what we advise buyers is that when you're buying generator, you could also contact us. We will advise you on some of these generators have been tested, and then you can buy such generators. General belief by Nigerians is that fairly used products are better than new products. That is not really true. It's not really true, and they have used that to sell this product to us over time in the market.
True.
Yes, it's not true.
Wow. So what are the dangers of using a substandard generator?
Well, health-wise, if you looked at some of the generators you use in your house, the emission level, that is the smoke that comes out from the exhaust, is so toxic that it is too dangerous because of the nature of that generator. If it has a very good combustion system, you are not likely to have that level of emission that is very toxic. And then also, if your generator that you are using in the house does not function, the overload protector is not functioning, you have the problem. If you have a short circuit in your house also, that will also lead to fire. It is expected that the generator would trip off supply. If it doesn't, that means it will aid the fire in your house. So it's one of the challenges that you have. And then what about the lifespan of the generator? You are likely going to have problem. It will not. You are not going to get value for your money.
So what's the lifespan of a new generator?
Well, that would be very difficult to determine. It depends on usage.
Thank you for coming to the studio, sir.
Thank you.
Standard and you continues shortly. You're still watching Standard and You. The Standards Organization of Nigeria says it will continue to partner with local manufacturers to ensure that goods produced in Nigeria are of acceptable standards. This was made known by the agency's coordinator of the Lagos office in Festac.
The Standards Organization of Nigeria Mandatory Assessment Program, MANCAP, is one scheme local manufacturers have continued to take advantage of to improve on the processes to achieve quality. The presentation of the MANCAP certificate by a representative of the SON boss to this company is an indication of the Standards Organization of Nigeria's confidence on the quality of products manufactured by the company.
When your product is certified, it means that you become ambassador of SON certification, meaning that SON will not relent in watching your products. And that is why they want your product to bear the logo of SON. They encourage you to affix the logo that has been given to you in your former certified products and this recent one where you are having so many of them, I think up to 11 today. They encourage you to fix these logos on the products, and for you to remember that you have been, these products are ambassadors of SON certification and they'll be monitored.
While commending the SON for its support to the company through the years, Executive Director Fruta Juice expressed the company's resolve to remain committed to continue to evolve measures to produce quality goods.
Thank our state coordinator, the whole team of Standard Organization, and we can always assure you the best quality, the best standard, always under the Standard Organization of Nigeria umbrella. Thank you.
Hello, good to have you on the feedback segment of the program. I am Halimot Osifo. Last week, we received a lot of commendations from you, our esteemed viewers. Thank you so much. Our first message here is from Alhaji Buka from Maiduguri. It says, "Hi, son. We do enjoy and appreciate the public education you have been giving on TV. Good job. Please endeavor to test the standard of the battery with the brand name Tiger Head. I observe such battery does not last often. It emits liquid-like acid and creates a rust on your appliances, which makes it malfunction." Thank you so much, Alhaji Buka. We'll begin an investigation on your complaints. Oluwadusi Olakule from Oyo says, "I wish to appreciate the Standards Organization of Nigeria for the good work in bringing quality to Nigeria-made products." Thank you so much, Oluwadusi. Alexander Olatimeyin from Ondo says, "First time watching the program, it was fabulous. Wow, we're glad you love it." Albert says, "Keep the lights on. You guys are good. Keep it up." Thank you so much, Albert. Perfect won't go from Uyo. "I bought a crate of soft drinks and my wife and eldest daughter fell sick 2 days after consumption. Next day, I discovered some particles in one of the drinks, which may be the cause of my wife and daughter's illness. They are still placed on medication. The products company should be liable to pay damages and medical bills." Perfect. Please take the remaining drinks to the SON office in your state for further investigation. An anonymous message here says, "I would like to bring to your notice that most consumables come half-filled, thereby not giving us value for our money. If it's a case of false declaration of consent, please give us detailed information about the brand. We'll look into it." Ahmed Manga says, "Thanks for the job well done. I really enjoyed how you handle substandard goods in Nigeria. With your help, Nigeria will be better." Sure, but you also have a role to play. You can become safety vanguards by insisting on quality. Say no to fake and substandard products. And that's the much we can take on the feedback segment of the program. For any information, questions, complaints, or suggestions, please call us or send a message to the number 07059724455. You can reach us on Facebook at Standard and You, Instagram and Twitter at Standard and You _, or you send a mail to the address thestandardandYou@gmail.com. Remember, if you have missed any episode so far, go on YouTube, search for Standard and You, view, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Choose life and live. Buy original.